two best friends, both alike in dignity.
Nurturing phantoms and courting the muse.
The hag divines when something must die.
Yes, that was Poog.
But this is huge.
The ego loves to seek,
but never to find. It was Berlant
and Novak
the whole time. Recording.
Oh.
I have been really experiencing today.
Yeah.
In the last few weeks or days, I must remember this. I will remember this to talk about with Kate. And it's like I can feel like the shape of an idea. It's really maddening. And this is why my only answer will be journal around the neck.
Right.
I mean,
phone
I'm
note?
in New York. I don't have any of my vests.
I've got a little phone note.
And I've got one too, I guess, technically.
I made a note earlier today, because I was in the field. And I was like, I want to discuss being kissed on the cheek by men, obviously. So, first of all, I really like the European greeting of,
right.
I think that's classy.
Yes.
And I'm actually really impressed when younger men, younger meaning, under, let's say under 45, do that. I think it's elegant.
You're like, oh.
But listen to me.
I didn't know you had that in you.
The whole point of the, or even the single, you're not actually laying your fucking lips on the person's cheek. You are going cheek to cheek, making the sound mwah,
in the air near their ear.
And something's happening where today I got a full 2 wet lips on my cheek.
Was it wet when they pulled away? Like, could you have wiped something away? Not thickly, but...
Well, it was to say I got it coming and leaving. And when I left, I literally went into the bathroom and sprayed a product that I'll be talking about in Product Corner, which is a wonderful antiviral.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah. It's fabulous.
I can only see the color. You're pixelated, of course.
It's in my purse at all times, and I sprayed it on my face. And I want to be clear. This doesn't, I'm like suddenly afraid the man's listening. He's absolutely not. But it didn't make me think less of him as a person. Right. It's more just like what's going on, because a couple weeks ago, a man in his, I'd say, early 60s, 2 wet kisses on each cheek. Wet. What
do you mean? Like, he went boom, 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 boom?
Sorry. One on each cheek. One more. But with the sound. And I go, and it's like, my face is wet.
Well, that's where the act is just to go in front of them, go, and then they go, oh, I'm sorry. You go, oh, no need to be sorry. Of course, I'm not going to leave that on my face.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's kind of like,
I just can't have your saliva.
You're not allowed, that's the thing. Politeness.
And at the time I was post microneedling. I was still healing from microneedling. And I was like, oh, my face is now a petri dish of his bacterial profile.
Well, it's like the microneedling opened up.
Exactly.
It opened up the channels so that his kiss could
permeate the depth of the dermis.
Vile.
So anyway, but I just want to say I love the but the full wet kiss. Am I wrong? That's the whole point of that. You're not actually going, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I find the double, look, you're in Europe, of course you're thrilled.
Yeah.
Here
on American soil
takes up a little bit too much time.
What do you think about this? Because suddenly I go, am I the asshole? So there's a nasty summer cold going around. COVID's going around, as it always is, or whatever. So I've been feeling a little bit, just slightly. Remember to wash those hands. Remember to shaking hands all day long. Like, not that I'm shaking hands all day long, but what do you think about? And I felt like an asshole today, but someone went in for a handshake, and I went, "Can we bump?" And I gave them my fist to do a fist bump.
Oh yeah, dog.
That's okay, right? It really makes you feel like an asshole.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful that later the way that you manage your anxiety and thinking about colds isn't.
Oh, I know. Biting down on the fist bump.
Right, like because it's like you're protecting the palm when are you ever licking your own palm? This is a huge question.
I think about this constantly because I typically, in a pinch, an elevator button, someone like that.
Oh, exactly.
Ideally, I'm not pressing it with my hand, but if I do knuckle, right? I do the point of the knuckle, boom. And then what am I doing later? I have an eye itch.
Exactly.
Let's get in with the knuckle.
Right, the only thing touching nothing. This is huge. I don't think anyone's ever discussed this because this is a major issue. So where else do I do that? Oh, well, we're trying to open doors, there's a door at the coffee shop, like I push open one of my moves. Okay, I reach 9 feet into the air and like push it from there.
The top, the furthest part.
Yeah, but like, back of the hand over and over again, everything with the back of the hand. Or another one, let's say the sleeve. You go, I'll remember later, right? This sleeve is going to go straight into the whatever. Right now, the sleeve is my glove. I'm going to use it to open a door handle. And then later, exactly, I'm going to, I don't want to use my dirty hand. I'm going to wipe my eye with the corner of my sleeve. It's a massive issue.
It's exactly the sleeve. I know.
So what is the move to let go of that?
Use the main hand, the main paw, and just your
let the paw be dirty.
And just work on antibacterial, work on washing it, work on the spray.
Such a drag, Kate. Who has the time?
You're not doing hand sanitizer spray a lot?
Never. Kate, I think I haven't sprayed my hands with hand sanitizer since someone I was near was doing it to their own and said, "You want some?" And I said, "Sure."
You haven't had a cold in a long time, huh? Not to tempt the fates, but I do track you. Yeah.
I passed through in the pharmacy today. I passed through the cold section and I had the kind of like strangers passing the night. Like I was like, "Oh, you." Like I was like,
old
"Hope
friend.
I don't see you soon." Like.
Well, that's what's funny about when you see Dayquil and NyQuil, because this is the classic thing, packing for a trip, anything. I've started to pack Dayquil and NyQuil,
Really?
pills when I go away, just going, God fucking forbid, because when you need it, you can't believe how desperate you are for it.
Yeah.
And when you don't have a cold feels impossible. Like that it's the furthest thing from you. So I started packing, and then when you go through the cold aisle, I know exactly that feeling. You're like
you.
And we'll be back. You know what I heard? And who knows if this is real, of course.
Can't wait.
It's actually not, you hear people, I haven't had a cold in 5 years. Mm-hmm. Not a good sign.
Shit, my father.
That you actually want, your system is actually supposed to, it's actually a sign kind of a healthy immune system. Not to be terribly ill, of course, but having a cold every now and then, this really soothes me as someone who fears colds in a way that's pathological and, rooted in obsession and ultimately larger, more existential fears. But it feels kind of good to know. It's like, it's okay, because whenever I get, oh God, I could get a cold. Oh God, it's coming. It's like, and for anyone right now who's listening, battling a little something, you feel a tickle in the back of your throat, it's okay. You'll move through it. You'll be okay. But doesn't it feel kind of good to know that that's important? Like you're supposed to. It's nice.
That's nice. Although I'll have to go straight to my father and tell him he's doing something wrong. Because he's like, I haven't had a cold in 5 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He's like, I guess the athletic greens are working.
If you listen to the pod, you know that we are a big fan of OneSkin here. I have used the serum.
We've begged for their products since we first heard about them. Then what happened? Well, how do I say this? OneSkin is what I call a something's up product. What does that mean? That means I use the products and then I go, wait, something's up. What have I been using? Oh, OneSkin. And that's how I know to keep it in the rotation and keep trying their other products. One of my other ways of identifying a quality product, I run out. Yeah, that means something's up. Something's up and I run out. That's a quality product. And that has been happening with OneSkin. First, their topical serum, then their SPF, now their body product. I can't get enough. I'm thrilled that we're in bed with them.
I'm getting excited just talking about it. I remember also the OneSkin serum, seeing hags who have used it writing in saying, why is this serum working so well? What is going on? And to be clear, the serum, the texture of it is like a cream. It's unlike anything else you're going to use. And I really have found skin improvement, skin texture improvement with time when I'm really sticking to the OneSkin. I'm loving the under eye cream. I've been using that. And I'm very, very vocal about the fact that their body sunscreen is my favorite. It's so luxurious and moisturizing. I'm also a huge fan of the body serum.
For me, despite having tried many of the products, the big winner for me has been the SPF that I took with me all throughout Europe and just absolutely love the texture of.
I also remember when I was using OneSkin, I ran into a incredibly glamorous, beautiful woman, and she is, not that it matters, but French. And she was saying that this is her favorite product line. So that also sealed the deal for me.
For a limited time, you can try OneSkin for 15% off using the code HAGS when you check out at oneskin.co. With OneSkin, your skin can stay healthy, strong, and hydrated at every age.
You know what's weird? I saw Gwyneth,
Mm-hmm.
GP.
Mm-hmm.
She was on something for Goop, and she said she takes this electrolyte called Cure. And I go, I saw it at Erewhon.
Yeah.
By the way, I
Oh,
went to
yeah.
Erewhon
I've seen
yesterday,
that
and I
branding.
go, fuck this. I mean, it's just, for grocery store, sure, but the food, I'm completely over. That being said, I'll continue to hemorrhage money there. But
Wait, fuck this.
just
What?
Erewhon. And by the way, and
not
I'm
Cure.
on such a matcha kick right now that I was at Erewhon, and I go, I want a matcha so bad. These people are walking around going, oh, well, you're at Erewhon. That's the perfect place to get a matcha latte, doll.
Mm-hmm. And you're going, no?
I drove 20 minutes to Koreatown to get a matcha latte because I was
From,
like, I
what's
don't
that
want
place called
this
again?
shit.
Tea Kettle?
Oh, Kettle, no. Kettle's in Los Feliz. I went there today. This shout out to Yeems, Yeems in Koreatown. I guess it is kind of like blew up on TikTok, whatever. When I went, there was absolutely no line. I don't get anything fancy. I'm not getting the cream tops and the strawberry, whatever. I get a fucking soy iced latte matcha. It was
and they have soy,
strong,
and that means a
honey.
lot to me.
Yeah.
Because we all know the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's all about soy. I've been doing soy at the house and the coffees in the morning.
Single-handedly, we bring back soy.
We should be doing soy ads.
Oh,
Who's the?
my
Do we
God.
only have silk? I need a contemporary. Oh, her pen's going.
What do you get?
What?
I have a few ideas. Okay, we could go Plant Strong. They sell other milks, but I love Plant Strong, the Esselstyn
Yeah.
family. And then what is the one I really trust? Oh, like New Eden or Eden?
Eden, yeah. That's what they have at Kettle. It's very 70s. It's organic.
really?
Yep.
Organic, unsweetened. I'm like, do I also eat their beans? Is that the same brand?
Could be.
I mean, soy bean. Yeah, so I'm just thinking us pushing soy is very exciting.
I agree.
If we
Soy
could get a
sisters
soy deal-
instead of soul sisters. Soy sisters. Tag your soy sister.
Oh my God.
Soy on the brain. Tag your soy sister.
Because I'm just thinking, we push soy in here. Okay, like
Calling all soy merchants.
we go through a lot of soy in our house, okay? To the point where every time we're at the market, we have to get it, okay? So I'm thinking the right brand, I'm going to need it in bulk. And that means some kind of, I don't know, I'm just thinking the right purveyor. I'm thinking slash hags,
Of course.
I'm seeing the whole thing. Sorry, I'm just pretty pumped about this.
Can I pivot to community?
Sure can.
But all soy purveyors, email us directly. Okay. I was walking in a neighborhood, not my own, with my partner, and we stopped. I was admiring this front yard, like how well it was landscaped, and it was just gorgeous. And I was like, God damn, that's good. We're walking back. I notice the owner of the home in the driveway getting stuff out of his car. I go, hey, I was like, just had to say, love your garden, just gorgeous. And he goes, oh, yeah. We start chatting. He goes, well, I'll be paying it off the next 5 years. Ha, ha, ha. We're chatting. It really is expensive, isn't it? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I see.
Next thing I know, I'm getting the number of his yard guy, of his gardener. And he goes, yeah, tell him Steve sent you. And I just go, isn't that gorgeous?
It's interesting to some, like myself, who are interested in user interfaces.
I should get my Lima.
Yeah, I just pulled out my Lima.
I'm going to get mine.
Listening.
Wait, hang on.
Get it. There's nothing like watching a friend using her Lima knowing you're not. Hey, sister, soy sister.
Ew, my Lima instantly dirty because I'm putting it on top of all my sunscreen.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's what's great about Lima. You can just use it over anything. So what were you saying about user interface?
Okay. When there's a moment where you just want to get someone's number
Yeah.
or write down a number or any of that, right?
Mhm.
It feels like the phone, or write down a piece of information. It feels like we have, this piece of technology in our pockets. It should be like the easiest thing in the world. It's actually not. It's actually kind of annoying. Like I find it, I'm not talking about someone's contact because now you can like bump their phone or whatever. Okay.
I don't like that.
I'm talking about like opening a notes app to write down a piece of information. It's hell. Like it's too slow.
Well, don't worry. It's going to be gone soon. It'll all be in your head by Christmas.
And then I struggle with like the conversation's going, doing the task on the phone while keeping the conversation going. Really struggle with that. Sorry, I just had to deal with like a curious text.
Oh.
Like someone here.
Let's hear it.
And it's a little bit like,
What is it?
I'll respond to it now.
What is it? Do tell, do tell.
Oh, sorry. So, the gardener, hi, Jacqueline and Chris. I'm going to be coming by the house today around 6 to water the plants outside.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then, hey, how are the plants inside? Do I need to come in and water them?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the house manager had said to us, like, if you want to water the plants inside, you can, but also just let him do it, because I was like, I get nervous. Like, I always think I'm going to overwater a plant. So I wrote, while trying to stay on the podcast, I wrote, unsure I'm bad with plants. Please do come in.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my quick. And then I just wrote, literally stealing, like I tend to over or under, and it's not gone well.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you're fine.
it's
That's
true.
it.
I just like, it's more that I'm like confused by him like asking, because I'm just like, either we are or not responsible for them.
You're not. Because there's a gardener who's going to come in and do them.
He's like sort of like trying to make me, I think.
Water them?
Yeah. I mean, so I was about to, this is like me rushing to be liked. I was about to be like, if you want to come in and show me exactly the amounts, I'll do it. But
No, I think you can
No.
absolutely say, like, this is really not
it's
my
fine.
forte at all. You know what I mean?
So I'm going to let that sit there. All right. So back to us.
Okay. I just got an email. Explore Germany with Amex. Hysterical. Renting cars. I've developed an allegiance to Sixt, Sixt, car rental. We should actually try to do a collab with them.
Don't know them. Are they like a normal one, or are they disruptors?
I think they're disruptors in the field, but I don't know why.
They're not Hertz budget dollar.
Yeah, there's something about them. I don't know. I had a
Enterprise?
really positive customer service experience with them in Hawaii once. And then again recently, I think they're disruptors in the field, but I couldn't tell you why. But all of a sudden, I just have the allegiance where I feel like Hertz, Enterprise, all of that, like, I just picture the long line at the thing and like hell.
Everyone does.
And something about Sixt, I feel like it's easy. It's like a young, it's like a,
Wow.
it's a more,
It's young,
it's
it's 2.0.
streamlined. They know you've got your phone right there.
I mean, dream come true. If I could hear you say that.
Right. So let's get them.
I mean,
let's
that's
get them on the horn.
that business is waiting, right? Because it also just feels like this. Yeah, you can picture the standing outside.
Yeah.
Why does it take so long? It's like there's an issue here.
Also, like, it seems stressful. And just my drop off was so easy. Oh my God, this really feels paid for. I
know.
just was like, something about it. I just go, I have to rent a car, soon. And I go, I'm going with Sixt. And
Wait. But
by the way, there's a tagline. I'm going with Sixt. Because driving in the car.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out,
Yeah.
still some seats left
Go
for
with
San
Sixt.
Francisco, Seattle, Portland, Denver, and Austin. Get your tickets at
Caperland.com,
caperland.com. Thank
right?
you so much. Yeah.
Okay, good. No, I say that because I'm gonna. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Something about Sixt. I was dying to say
I'm going with Sixt.
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 Yeah. I wonder what is the six related to.
Really don't know. It's a really good point.
Very interesting. But again, this is exactly like spontaneous ads happen. We do them enough
I know.
that I say, like, it happens naturally enough that I believe we could fill the ad slots with these. Send them after the fact.
Integrated.
Say you want to have, you can use this. I just think that's sort of the way.
Started the final. Yeah.
I fell today backwards from this chair.
Oh my God. That reminds me of something.
It's a wild feeling.
Was it painful?
So amazingly, no. Okay. Was it scary? Sure.
Falling is always scary.
So two things happened. I fell and I stayed there. This is not new for me. Okay.
To take it in.
And to be witnessed.
Of course.
Okay. So I start yelling for Chris. Okay.
Oh no.
I want to be witnessed at the end of the fall. If I get
Well,
up.
it's the only joy of the only little treat inside of fall. Falling's horrible. The only thing that's in there is if that's your kink. And then they gather around.
Ew.
Crying. Did you cry?
No, no. So here's what was interesting. Okay. I go to sit down at the desk and I've got this coffee and I had gone capless, no topper, don't need all the plastic.
Totally.
Have had it walking home.
I do that too. No top, no straw.
I knock it over. I spill it all over myself first.
Yeah.
I clean myself up. I come back. I go to sit down again to get started on some work. And I climb into this desk chair in the cross-legged style that I enjoy working in. That the balance was off. It can't handle that style coming from sort of behind. So back I go. And it's a wild feeling when you're falling in a way where your limbs are constricted. You cannot reach behind yourself. Not that that's even good. You break your wrist. It's one of the craziest feelings. Like you literally can't do anything but wait for the hit.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm going backwards wondering, is the back of my head going to hit the bookshelf? It did not. I landed without it hitting the bookshelf as far as I remember. Okay. And then I sat there stunned and I thought two things. I'm not getting up and getting back to the desk. Obviously something is throwing me I've tried twice now in a row to sit down. Okay. And get started on the work. Something is not, I'm meant to consider this moment, right? What?
Yeah.
Does something happen?
I'll tell you off air. Yeah, we have off air conversations, guys. Some stuff's not fit for print. Keep going.
Fit for print, by the way, so good as a phrase.
No.
It's like,
Does it still say that on the top of the New York Times every day? All the news that's fit to print?
I think it must.
Yeah, it must. Okay, keep going.
So down I go, right?
Well, they're not, yeah.
I found my way back earlier in the story. No, but I'm sitting there and I go, and I have this moment where I go, that was quick. And I go, was I scared? Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, kind of. But you're in it, your body's in it in this way, okay, that does prevent over the course of, even if it was 2 seconds long, real meditation on it. Now I say this because it gave me peace about like, if horrifying, traumatic, anything were to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, even like I would tend to think that 2 seconds even of terror, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, as the anvil is falling from the window towards me, like that would be like plenty of time to really be disturbed and sad and all this kind of stuff. But falling backwards like that, I was like, no, you're just in a slightly different state. It's like you're in your body just doing what it can.
Yeah.
And I found that comforting. I was like, that was a good 2 seconds. And I was completely consumed by the fall in a way that was not existential. That gave me peace about like,
you can fall.
Scary deaths.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
You know, that it would just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you'd be like, oh,
you know,
God.
like,
yeah. Best case scenario is, oh God. Yeah. Well, best case scenario, just.
And then I sat there going, why have I been thrown from the desk twice?
Yeah. What is
Suggest
going on?
Something
with the chair?
I'm supposed to sit here, and I stayed there, and you know, Chris appears, and I don't know why I yelled for you, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear you, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
and then I'm like, and he's like, here, why don't you get up? And I'm like, no. Okay. I was like stuck in this position where my foot was like, I was still sort of like mangled loosely in the chair.
Yeah.
But I was sort of like into staying there. Like, I was like, there's something to this. Like,
stay down.
I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. Zen.
Sometimes exercise is the 10 minutes I'm dragging my suitcase through the streets of Paris to get to my Airbnb. Sometimes it's 2 hours in the studio. Look, maybe you're already putting in the work, whether you're doing it in a formal capacity or otherwise. Perhaps it's time to power your day with Ritual's Essential Protein, featuring 20 grams of clean, vanilla-tasting pea protein. I really like Ritual's Essential Protein, and I found it to be an easy addition to my routine. Now, you're probably wondering why. Why do I trust Ritual's Essential Protein Daily Shake to support my, fitness and nutrition goals? First, it's their non-GMO plant-based protein. See, it's made from 100% U.S.-grown, regeneratively farmed peas. And it provides a complete amino acid profile and 20 grams of protein to help build lean muscle. Ritual also goes through rigorous party testing for heavy metals and microbes and are informed sport certified, meaning each batch is tested for 250 banned substances. Their protein has an amazing handcrafted vanilla flavor, but is free of sugar alcohols, and stevia. Now that's a product with top-notch standards. I'm personally really pumped right now about Ritual's multivitamins. Look, people talk about getting a multi. I finally have one in my routine, thanks to Ritual. And they're totally reimagined multivitamins. They're 3-in-1 gut health supplement. Everything is science-backed and researched obsessively. So why not shake up your Ritual? Get 25% off your first month of Ritual when you visit ritual.com/hags and add essential protein today. That's ritual.com/hags for 25% off. I'm reading 2 radical books about weaving time, rivers of time.
What do you mean?
Streams of time, retrocausality, navigating timelines and the multi-worlds, etc.
Oh.
Do you want to know what they are for fun?
Sure. I'm reading recipes on my phone. Yeah.
I don't remember how I got to it, but this one is called A Map of Secret Rivers, How to Navigate Timelines. Okay.
Okay.
You know, it's a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I think it's by Pippa Una.
Okay.
And then the other one I'm reading, I saw somewhere, I think someone in the Mitch Horowitz, my favorite, in his chat room Substack thing, I think someone else mentioned it, Weaving Fates. And it's very witchy.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Well, I opened it up and I look at the table of contents and I couldn't resist jumping ahead, because I see this thing. It's like one part's like the corridor, one part's like the stone, and this other part is like the black book. And, there's all this witchy stuff where, you create a cloth sack and you purchase dirt from a crossroads to like charge all these objects up and consecrate them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like purchase dirt. You're like, what? And it's like from a crossroads. And it's like, you go to a crossroads, whether it's a path in a park, whatever, and you dig up a little dirt and you put you have to pay for it with 3 silver coins. So like, they're like, dimes will work just fine. And they're like, don't do it on the way to something. They're like, go out on dirt-seeking mission and then like put some of your bodily fluids in it. And they're like, whatever you're comfortable with,
Oh my God.
They're like, that creates a connection. So there's this very witch kind of, magical workings part of it. But then there's, I read things without like particularly anything with like any sort of magical claim without like researching the author. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I feel like almost self-conscious, like I'm starting to talk about this. I'm saying the name of the book and someone could do research and be like, oh God, well that person was, a murderer and a,
right, of course.
You know what I mean? Or whatever. I'm very like, I'm just saying that as sort of a caveat that I just fucking like read things. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's not an endorsement. Okay. I'm just telling you what has passed my eyes. Yeah. So then this is all kind of about like charging up the black book and in the black book, you consecrate a particular pen, which excited me. And there's a practice with the black book with Weaving Fates that's like these journal entries where you're, writing about the past, but in this kind of like, like manifesty kind of way. But it's like literally like there was this example, like this woman, like, dear diary, like I had the most incredible day. Like I was offered this job, like whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, and then they keep doing it, but it's more playful than that. And it goes through and it's like, okay, that's a little narrow. That's a little not really felt sense. Like, you want to play. Okay. You want to get in there. And if you decide like you could try stuff out in there and then decide you don't like it. And then you can put the words cancel across it. Like you're not trying to do that thing. But this example had like this woman describing like getting started, taking like boxing classes. And then boy, did she have a strong hit. And like the teacher said this and all this kind of stuff. And it was sort of like, now is this woman, like, does she actually want to start taking fighting classes or is this just something that really scares her? And so she's journaling out as though she's gone through this process and it's all been great. It's a very realistic way. It's like carving out new possibilities for the self by writing about it in the past tense, like in detail. It makes sense when you're reading it. You're like, oh yeah, like it's very interesting.
Well, and then I ran the 5-minute mile or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, so there's that. And then, I mean, I can't remember if I talked on the pod or not about retrocausality. I mean, I know I said it like a minute ago, but it's like right now I'm reading a lot of stuff about sort of like not just these sort of like theoretical or even like real quantum physics, like not so much that kind of stuff about like time. I'm more like getting in the dirt with the witches on it. You know what I mean? Like it's more like books like that. Like just like let's get in there and like it's like let's fly through timelines. Like, you know, let's send blessings into the past. Like so you could send blessings now to yourself as a child.
That's cute.
In some scenario, if it's, you know, that shit is not supposed to be limited by time and space. So arguably you absolutely can, you know, send like a message to yourself in the past as a child, like almost like you're going to be all right or something.
I love.
And then, you know, the effects of this, it's all this like kind of time loop stuff that is exactly what I need at the end of the day to unwind and get out of the day. Like it's literally like, it's the best because it's how I transition to sleep. I'm like, I read about this stuff. I get like, whoa.
Totally. And then drift right off.
And then I want to journey to other realms.
Quick story. We all love a period story on Poog. So classic day 2 of my period going to the beach, which by the way, advertising is so deep in our personal language or internal language that I was like, it really is a tampon commercial, isn't it? Here I am on the beach in a tampon or whatever the fuck. So, but the point is, those close to me know I'm heavy the first couple days. And so I'm in the bikini, standing, packed beach, right? I'm standing there facing the water with some friends. By the way, there was a really serious riptide warning that day, so we weren't going like all the way in, and there were lifeguards on duty coming out telling people like get the fuck out, like it was serious. Yeah. So we're kind of just going up to our knees, and you kind of feel the current like pulling, like it's like fucking
terrifying.
strong. Okay, so we're standing there facing the ocean. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around. There's a woman, maybe, you know, in her late 40s. I go, oh, that's sweet, a fan. She goes, hi, there's blood running all down the back of your leg. Oh my God. Thank you. I start backing into the ocean, my back to the ocean, so
into
fast, into the riptide.
Right.
By the way, knocked down, pulled, not far out, but I was knocked down and starting to be pulled. And it was like, all to avoid the embarrassment of blood. I mean, it's so funny. And here's what was liberating. So it's never happened to me since you turned 13, once you're, you know, the fear of bleeding in public. Oh my God.
Right.
It happened to me.
Right.
For the first time at this age, here I was standing on the beach in the bikini, a stranger. Hey, you're bleeding down your fucking leg. Okay. I was like, it was amazing. My instinct was run, disappear into the ocean. I wouldn't say I felt embarrassed. I wouldn't say I felt shame, but it was like something overtook me, run into the sea. And then I, of course, was like, I was like, walk behind me, check. And then it was like, fine. But it was like, you know, I was like, walk behind me, check me. You know, I didn't want to be walking all the way back to the blanket. But then I was fine. But I just thought it was interesting to face that now.
I mean, I wonder, I'm trying to think if I've ever had, I don't think I've ever had anyone else
classic. Yeah, a
feel
stranger,
the desire to tell me,
which I appreciated.
You know, I fairly regularly straight through the jeans.
Yeah.
Like, and it's almost like the other day I was like, it's like I notice it's happening, get distracted. Okay. Just straight up get distracted. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And I look down and it's sort of like, it's kind of incredible though. I will say it with jeans. It's almost like for the most part, the place that
jeans can take it, that
it goes through is not that visible when you're standing. Usually it's like, there's also something I think, like there's something about like the period blood soaking through whatever, like the jeans or the underwear or whatever it is, like visible from behind when it's kind of up, like heading towards the ass, right? There's something about that. that's almost like, I feel like it has a different quality of shame to it, because it's like if it was pristinely in the center, like straight down to the earth, but there's something about it like making its way up, that it's kind of like headed towards the ass,
Yeah.
like the stain being in that kind of like not in the bottom, but like here, like at a 45
That's
to
where
like
the
the
shame
earth.
is, yeah.
It's like shameful somehow. Like it's like,
Well, I have the strongest memory of the head of my middle school walking down the hall in khakis with blood. She was bleeding through her khakis. Head of the middle school. Head mistress of the middle school. And all girls school, all of us like, oh my God, she has blood. And it was like really formative, I think, for me.
I mean, hugely, because
And I remember feeling bad for her.
you know, it's like people like seeing their
Yeah.
teacher at the grocery store freaks like
Yeah.
the shit out of people. Like,
When you walk in on your two teachers fucking.
but but I also, and then I like intellectually, I think that I'm like, I wouldn't be that freaked out. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm like, Chris, bring a shirt or whatever. Like, I'm like, so I can wrap it around myself. Like, I'm not even like leaving the cafe. I'm just kind of like, it's sort of in this, I don't know. The other thing though, like, I like what rules me more
Mm-hmm.
is I hesitate before sitting on almost any light colored sofa or chair in life.
I know.
There's like a constant
It's
fear.
terrifying. It's terrifying.
And yeah, I'm always sort of sitting on my own leg or doing something else. It's like, it's a really bad feeling when you go, oh God, like what just happened? Did I have to stand up from this person's beige chair?
Yeah.
I mean, it's primal
Shame.
to leave a stain, is it not? It is.
It's often all we leave behind. Okay, well, love you.
Love you.